Ted Nugent. He is someone who has been so far to the right, he almost fell off the cliff. So far to the right, he almost died of COVID. So obviously, you would expect that the first thing he would do, and this is a man who tweeted while he had COVID, he said that he thought, or actually he said it in a video, I thought I was dying. I literally could hardly crawl out of the bed the last few days. That was Ted Nugent. And now, so you figure, oh, well, he got COVID. He's recovered from COVID, thank goodness. He's probably a chastened man. Isn't that what you're thinking, Jack?
Okay, well, go on with the story and let's see how it concludes.
He's learned absolutely nothing. He does not support the idea of vaccine. These are people that you just cannot get through to. He has said, and that he does not support the idea of a vaccine, and he is now impugning the honor of people who do. Take a look at this video.
Well, would you speak to the people who believe it is a worthwhile vaccine and it is saving lives? Are they just dead wrong? Are they been fed a line from the federal government?
Tim, I appreciate the opportunity to speak to the people that went ahead and got the jab. I speak their language. I would speak to them thusly. Bah, 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 bah. They understand that.
Well, so all these millions of people that got the shots, they're just stupid?
Yep.
Having an issue there with Michael, but let me, while we get him back on, let me take this. All right, so good, we're now calling each other stupid. Now, by the way, I feel likewise. I think Ted Nugent is one of the dumbest people I've ever seen in American public life. So now let's try to figure out who's right and who's wrong, because it's easy to call each other names. 99% of the world's scientists and doctors agree with me. A couple of randos and idiots in conservative media agree with Ted Nugent. Okay, no, but seriously, guys, go look it up. All the doctors in all the countries say that you should take the vaccine. The rate at which unvaccinated die is incredibly high versus the vaccinated. The hospitals are filled with unvaccinated people. Every hospital is reporting that, including in the reddest states. So Nugent thinks it is stupid to believe all the world's scientists and all the world's doctors and all the hospitals in this country, that they're all part of a global conspiracy. The Indian doctors, the Brazilian doctors, etc., talk to hospitals in Alabama and Missouri, and they all decide to engage in a conspiracy. And you're sheep if you follow all the experts with actual facts and knowledge in this world. But you would be smart if you followed Ted Nugent, a dumbass musician. Honestly, I don't understand why anybody takes these guys in terms of like old school musicians as if they're credible sources. Now, there are entertainers and musicians that I agree with. I really like them, and I like to hear from them. And you want to hear from your favorite celebrities, no problem. But does that make them experts? No. Guys who played in Pink Floyd are basically known for being high. They're not known for their political acumen. Ted Nugent is basically known for crapping his pants, literally. He tried to get out of Vietnam, which he admitted, by soiling himself and then walking around with crap in his pants for several days so that he would appear to be insane. Unfortunately, he did the job too well. He actually became insane. And so now he goes around and telling everybody that they shouldn't take the vaccine, and if they do, that they're sheep and stupid, which is deeply ironic, Michael. And so, but the larger issue here, because who cares about Ted Nugent? The larger issue is, Michael, they're doing this all across the country. All of the so-called thought leaders, God help them, on the right wing, are trying to make it appear that you're not tough if you take the vaccine, that you're weak like sheep. But the lions, the strong ones, they don't take the vaccine and endanger their lives and often die. That is what the brave dumbasses do. And it's worked. Culturally, you talk to Republicans, they all have this. It's not just that that a huge percentage are not taking the vaccine. It's that they say the same things about how it's tough not to take the vaccine.
Yeah, and I don't know how we got here. That's the curious. And we're not going to solve it right now, and I'm never going to know. I'm never going to understand why you have a populace that understands that if you take a vaccine, it will help you from getting a potentially and proven to be fatal virus. And they talk about, like you just said, toughness in not taking it. It makes absolutely no sense to me.
Thanks for watching the Young Turks. Really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.